Hey, Jake's back and he's got his own show. He's on the mic and he's ready to go. Noodle on his left, Jess on his right. Hey, hold up, don't start a fight. He's got you covered with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Waking Jake in the morning, Waking Jake at night. Jake sucks.
I'm out for blood today. My dogs, they're hungry. Batman. Not the new one. People are fake excited about that. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today? God. I don't know what emotion I'm feeling, BBD. I was tired. I was feeling Tuesday. Then I kind of got a chip on my shoulder. I told you I thought about going full Tony Clifton. And I told you about Tony Clifton, who, if you don't know, I mean, look it up or watch the Man on the Moon movie. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Waking Jake. We wake, we Jake, producer BBD. We go through the sports. Crack a couple bad jokes along the way. Look at the live chat. I think I'm going to lean into the Jomboy impression and just kind of go a little weird. Just even further. What's stopping me? Don't stop me now. Good morning, everybody. Big night of sports last night. Playoff basketball. So much hockey. I can't wait to talk it. We're not talking hockey. Don't care. Don't really know it.
Doesn't matter. It does matter.
It matters.
It's just not on our radar yet.
We'll get there. Guys, as we start off every week, and Jake, thanks everyone for joining us. Let's do the game of the night. And I don't think there wasn't a big water cooler show up and say, whoa.
Not a great selection.
Like, if there was anything, it's like 824, Kobe. And I don't know, if you're a sports fan, there's a lot of that yesterday. And I get it. Kobe's awesome. He's the man. Mamba mentality. The score of the game was 824.
After the first quarter, not much to see from that game.
Yeah, that game kind of stunk. I think someone said Cody Bellinger had his eighth home run and his 24th hit. So, 824. Kobe. The game of the night comes to us from Houston, Oklahoma City, in the bubble, because that's where they're playing all of the sporting matches. And again, this is a fun series. Houston kind of took the first two, and everyone was like, all right, is this done? Are we over it? We're not over it. OKC got a game over the weekend, and then it's 2-1. They're playing last night. They're basically locked up through the half, and then Houston goes on a Houston run. They get a big lead. They go up 15, 20, something like that. Just playing Houston basketball. Everyone's making threes. Everyone's shooting from wherever they want. And then at the end of the third quarter, and this always blows my mind, because you see this in almost every basketball game. Every basketball game. Chris Paul gets an and one at the end of the third quarter. That's pretty cool. It's tough. It wasn't pretty. Respect. And then Schroeder hits about a 35-footer from three that Houston, instead of being up and having a nice little lead, it's a 1-point lead. And then OKC / Chris Paul and Schroeder, Dennis Schroeder, the German Werman. Is that his nickname? Not yet. That's why we're all here. They get it going down the stretch. I think Schroeder finishes with 30. CP3, this game, NBA basketball comes down to the wire. CP3 with a minute and a half lift, hits one in Harden's face. A lot of fun. People, they were teammates last year. Last year?
Yeah.
That's nuts. That feels so long ago.
Just switch stars.
Yeah, they just traded stars on bad contracts. But yeah, how about CP3 getting his revenge? He hits a couple big shots. PJ Tucker misses what would have been the tying three down the end. And OKC gets the win. good for them. That series is at 2-2. I think that's the best series in the NBA right now. Right?
Yeah, what's the other series that's 2-2?
I mean, Jazz Nugs are 3-1. Indy closed it out last night.
Miami.
I don't know if there is another. Oh, Dallas.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Okay, so
These are
that
the
is
two.
the best series. That is the best series. Wearing shorts, it's time for waking Jake in the morning. So that was the game of the night. Again, not a 10 of 10 game of the night. It's a good playoff series. Looks like it's going 7. Any word on Russ coming back? I don't think so.
I've heard nothing.
Russell
Maybe there's been
Westbrook.
reports, but I haven't seen anything.
Russell Westbrook coming back. Just had to close a link to Javi Baez. You might hear about him later, everybody.
Oh.
Russell Westbrook.
While you're Googling that, according to Basketball Reference, Dennis Schroeder's nickname is the Menace. Is that just what we call anyone named Dennis?
Dennis the Menace, yeah. Got to.
Making sure.
Got to. So that's the game of the night. Russell Westbrook getting closer to return, but ruled out for game 4. Sure. Let's bring him back. Good morning, everyone. We had like a 75% slate of the baseball, couple more playoff games. Chat is going off this morning on the YouTube machine. Hi to everyone. Hi to everyone listening. Podcast apps. Periscope. I almost forgot the name of that. Periscope Squad. What's up about it? Keep baking the algorithm, baby. And while you bake, I'll Jake. Let's do the baseball. Let's get through it. Again, a little bit of an abbreviated travel slate yesterday. The Jays beat the Rays 6-4. Grichuk. Randall Grichuk. Friend of the family. Kind of. Future friend of the family. He hits... Dude, I don't know if you saw this home run, BBD. It was such a Grichuk home run. Like, I think they were down 1, and he just hit it right down the foul line, and it got out. And it was like, okay, well, you guys just won the game. So that's what Grichuk does when he's hot. Jays beat the Rays. How about that? Jay's got some good juju going right now. Marlins, Nats. This game was on MLB TV Network. Watched a little bit of it. Marlins went up big, but the Nats fought back. The Marlins went up big, but the Nats fought back. Soto, 4 for 5, couple doubles. Aguilar on the Marlins. He drives in 3 runs. Miami gets the win, sure. In the Central, Twins, Indians. This is a premier matchup. The 1 and 2 teams. The Twins. Twins get the win. Oh, I'm Trevor Plouffe. Shut up, Trevor. Good morning, everyone. Sano and Cruz hit home runs. The big boppers for Minnesota. Cesar Hernandez hit a nice home run for them. I think he's having a little bit of a hot stretch. But Indians lose. Cubs 9, Tigers 3. Cubs get it going again. Javi Baez with 2 homers. Think I'm going to talk a little bit more about him later. Like Javi Baez. Swaggy. Getting outdone by Tatis, though, for being honest. The 11,000th win in Cubs history. Awesome. Kind of. I don't know. I don't care. Brewers 4, Reds 2. Justin Smoke with the big home run off of Trevor Bauer, who has a nice start for a lot of people. Not a nice start for him this year. More importantly, the highlight about him was he made his deal with Budweiser over the internet that if he struck out 14 guys in 2 starts, they would get him beers or something. I don't really know. He fake cracked a beer on the mound, and it was half fun, half like you lost, and that's everything we've been saying. Like, have fun and do your thing out there as long as you're winning. And I don't know. The Reds just don't win games. Like, they have cool performances. They just don't win games. So that's what's going on there. The Cardinals 9, the Royals 3. The Cardinals are the opposite of the Reds. You don't hear anything about the Cardinals. They just win games and are like a well-run franchise. Jack Flaherty, our friend, returns to the bump. 5 innings pitched shutout, 1 hit. That's good for him. They're still building up his pitch count. Paul Goldschmidt is rolling, and Jorge Soler does the damage for the Royals. But Cardinals get another win on the board. And in the West, the Rangers 3, the A's 2, Lance Lynn's dick dropping tour rolls on. He's awesome. I wonder if he's actually available to be traded. If Lance Lynn isn't a flashy pitcher for you, well, hey, you are missing out on some big meat. Larry Hoover. Oh, Tuesdays. Tuesdays. Tony Clifton. The Reds. Should be called the Terribles. That's not good. Rangers win 3-2. Lance Lynn gets the dub. Kiner Falefa with a nice Oppo Taco home run, I believe. Astros, they win big over the Angels. Framber Valdez, he looks really good. He would be bro of the night if we didn't hate the Astros, I guess. He's pitching really well. His curveball had super revolutions or something like that. There's some analytics for you on a Tuesday. Astros win 11-4. Kyle Tucker, he hits a home run for Jimmy in the homer draft. Oh, I'm Trevor Plouffe. Shut up, Trevor. Come at me today. Dare you. Please don't. Rockies 3, D-backs 2. Rocky snapped their 7-game losing streak. Cole Calhoun got hit in the head. That was a fun play. It was a fun baseball highlight.
Did it on purpose.
Yeah. I don't know.
On the base paths, got hit in the head.
Yeah, I kind of appreciate it. He gave it just a little too much of a header. Yeah. He should have just turned and let it hit him. But shut up, Trevor. And that's the baseball. BBD, what did I miss in the baseball?
Oh, the baseball.
The baseball.
Yeah, Framber's good.
Yeah, dude.
Wish he wasn't on that team. Almost went to him for bro of the night. If the Rangers are open to trading Lance Lynn, they could get a lot. But I'm guessing they're gonna want to try to have a competitive team again next year, and he's under contract on a team-friendly deal.
Yeah.
Which didn't look team-friendly when he signed it. But
yeah, everyone was surprised when he signed that contract because they're like, oh, okay.
It was the worst the free agent market has been was that year, if I'm remembering right. And he just pretty early got a 3-year commitment from them.
Yeah.
So kind of cool.
Trevor Story did hit a bomb last night. I should have mentioned that. That was on ESPN. He's awesome. He's if you want to cook the stats for Trevor Story, I mean, you could put him on a list with all-time great type stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, man, Lance Lynn, I don't know, man. I just don't know how you trade for someone like him. 1.5 years of a really good starting pitcher is normally 3-4 prospects, and nobody has prospects. Nobody has a minor league. So
none of your
stuff
far away prospects have done anything.
Be cool. Be cool if they figure something out. Clint Frazier, bro. We'll see. Lance Lynn shoved. Good for the Twins, I guess, holding off the Indians. And yeah, Javi Bias will circle back about. Let's do the basketball. Biggest baby David, Bug Baby David. Or is it Bug David?
Bug Dude.
Bug Dude. Bug Dude. Bug Dude. Ah! Ah! Bug Dude. Sounds about right. The Bucks, after their Game 1 loss to the Magic, they continue to roll on. Giannis, 31, 15, and 8. I think he was the first player in playoff history to go 25, 10, and 5 in each of his first 5 playoff games or something stupid like that. He's a freak.
Sure.
Imagine trying to guard him. How just weird that would be.
Can't.
Imagine trying to get a shot up over him. That was the bet. You have to get a shot up against Giannis, and it has to hit rim inside the 3-point circle. And he's trying. I don't know if it's possible.
Not for me.
God, that's crazy. Vucevic has a big game. That's kind of all he does. Bucks roll 121-106. They're up 3-1. Series is over. Pacers 87, Heat 99. The Heat sweep. BBD, we were kind of on this one. I mean, I wasn't a hot take or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, the Pacers.
I think most people were.
Pacers were down. Oladipo, although his numbers started to get better in this series, 25, 8, and 5. He still wasn't Victor Oladipo, and I mean T.J. Warren.
Percentages were still bad.
If he's your go-to guy, that's just ain't how it works. Bam Adebayo with a big game. May hear more about him later. What kind of name is Bam? Is his name Bam? Is it a nickname? Let's find that out. Miami completes the sweep. Jimmy Muffler. Jimmy Butler exits with a shoulder injury. Miami completes the sweep. Hopefully it doesn't bother Jimmy Butler going forward.
Came back.
Does Bam have a... I guess we could save it.
His name's not Bam.
Name is not Bam. That's right. I knew that. Cover Jake.
Like, rate, review, Bug David.
Lakers 135, Blazers 115. LeBron 30-10. Nurkic 20-13. Lillard, he exits with a knee injury. Was it bad?
I didn't see it.
Can't be good. I mean, the Blazers are done. Lillard, I think he hurt his finger last game. He hurts his leg now. Oh, update from Jomboy, who just poked his head in the room, says Lillard's knee fell off. So if that's true, sources. And the Sixers fired Brett Brown, which we knew was coming, and I feel like a lot of basketball knew was coming. I think a lot of people wanted it like 2 years ago. So Brett Brown gets fired.
It's time.
They'll probably get a good coach still, right? They got pieces. They'll figure something out.
Yeah, his name's leaking. But
Hire AI. Now we're talking.
Well, I might hire Ty Lue.
That's the energy. Oh, my God. Hire both of them. That'd be fun. The Lakers stuff again. Everyone around the sports world had cool Kobe stuff going on for a little bit, which was some cool pictures, and they go up 24-8, and the Dodgers all wearing the Lakers thing. That's like, you're going to look back and be like, that's a cool pic. So, I don't know. That's it. What else from basketball, BBD?
We'll get to the Bam stuff.
Bam!
There's also the Nets reportedly want to pry Popovich from San Diego. I saw that in the chat and remembered that I saw the headline.
That's a real thing?
Apparently that's real. I haven't seen anything saying if Popovich is willing to leave at all, but
How about that?
But like Shams made an article about it. I believe,
Okay,
so.
I'll count it. Pop to the nuts. Sources. Jomboy's on that one too. Yeah, I think you did accidentally say San Diego, which is fine, PPD.
Whoops.
We can make mistakes here. San Diego. Okay. That's the sports from yesterday. It wasn't the biggest sports day.
Not the smallest.
Is
sports
Luke
day.
on tonight? Is that what we're going to be watching? We'll look into that.
Yeah.
For now, we'll go to our comment of the day. Every day we take a comment from you, the fans, the people. Bang! Take my horse to the hotel room. I'm gonna fuck my horse. Does that sound good? I got to do the WAP dance soon. That's been on my mind a lot.
Yeah.
We might have to find a spot in the office for that.
T.O.
Comment of the day yesterday comes from a regular, Jack Sander, shout out, big in the chat. And he said the guy who invented the Pringles can was buried in one.
Take his word for it.
So, yeah, I looked it up just to make sure. And, yeah, I guess there's some confirmation. There's ashes in a Pringles can. So, there's your fun fact. Again, comment of the day, people. Like, leave a comment, share with a friend. Sometimes it's fun facts. Sometimes it could be about the show. Sometimes it's sports. Sometimes it's a guy who got married in a Pringle can. So, great stuff from Jack Sander. Again, guys, like, leave a comment, leave a review. It really helps. We're baking the algorithm. We're getting there. We're having big days. Let's have a big day together. The Jake way. Go check out my TikTok. Maybe I'll put some on TikTok. I don't know. The kids are talking. Let's go to the bro of the night. Bug David. I decided to go Javi Baez. I really want to give it to Lance Lynn, always. Because Lance Lynn is on a constant dick-dropping tour, even when he's not pitching well. Javi Baez is kind of the man. And he kind of was the swaggy guy before Tatis.
He was the swaggiest middle infielder going.
Yeah, he did the cool tags and Javi, Chicago. Now Tatis is kind of coming in and flexing on his space a little bit. Javi Baez is really good, man. He got off to a slow start this year. He hits 2 homers yesterday. Hopefully that sparks him.
If I'm not mistaken, last year's numbers weren't like anything crazy also, so that's playing into it.
It's tough.
Like it's a good year.
Yeah,
he's good.
I think he is what he is. And like last year, he hit 29 homers. He had a 281 batting average, a 316 on base, and an 847 OPS. So, like, he's not an on-base guy, which a lot of people are nowadays, but he's a middle infielder with awesome pop. He's a free swinger, sure, but that lets him be who he is. So it's one of those things, like, you could get sucked into the flaws of him not having a high OBP, or you could appreciate everything else he does, and he's awesome. So I hope this gets him going. The Cubs have gotten off to a great start without him. And BBD, we talked about fun facts. We talked about Pringles guy buried in a Pringles can, because we always talk about that.
It's necessary.
Javi Baez's high school baseball stats are some of my favorite fun facts in sports. Just in case you're wondering why you didn't make it to the major leagues, or you're wondering what it might take, Javi Baez's senior year of high school, he hit .771. That's 64 for 83. With 22 homers and 20 doubles. He had a 1.8 slugging percentage. Could you imagine that? Like, imagine the best kid from your high school probably, maybe hitting the high threes, or maybe not. He was hitting .771 in, Miami. So, Javi Baez.
His, out average is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
His batting average.
Yes.
Which is kind of just something to say, not actually
facto.
meaning something.
It's tough. So that's one of my favorite fun facts. Javi Baez, look at the high school stats. It's, cool to just read those numbers, because at any level of baseball, that's almost impossible. Like, if I played Little League, I don't know if I could do that.
You can find you some 10-year-olds.
Yeah. Like, you hit at guys and stuff. I don't know. But, Javi Baez, 2 home runs. Cubs are off to a great start. They're one of the stories of the NL this year. They're the second best team, and I don't think anybody saw that coming. So
I don't think anyone pegged them to run away with the division in any amount, but it seems like that's what's gonna happen.
They're kind of doing it unless the cards get hot. So who's your bro tonight?
Jake, my bro of the night. I'm giving it to Bam Adebayo.
Okay.
His first name is Edrice.
Ooh.
Edrice is how it's spelled.
Idris.
I don't know the origin of the Bam nickname. Actually, I recall it's something about when he was a kid and he would.
Yeah, it's something with
Bam
Bam, I think. Yeah.
He's also 10 days younger than me, so that's BS.
Damn.
I
remember
and
that.
also from New Jersey.
I remember that.
But yeah,
feeling.
he puts in a good performance, and you look at the numbers, and they've been pretty silly. Turned himself into kind of a do-it-all guy. The shooting isn't what he does, but he can put the ball on the floor for you. I'm not sure how many centers you would pick if you had your pick of the whole league before you get to Bam.
Yeah.
Especially with the age and stuff. He's just a really cool player.
It's yeah, man. I think he was one of the most improved players this year. I don't know how the
Gotta
NBA
be the favorite for that.
Yeah, I don't know how the awards end up sorting out for basketball. I think he was the favorite, and then the world stopped, so people stopped talking about it. But he's a really good passer. He's another one of these guys that played at Kentucky, and they kind of didn't use him right at all. But it also hasn't hurt them as professionals. It's him.
They still work on all the stuff.
It's Karl Anthony Towns. And there's another guy that they just totally misused, and then they became pros, and they're like, oh, yeah, they can do this stuff, too. And everyone was like, what? So
Booker off the bench. That's a stack team.
Yeah.
Technically, well, not exactly the same thing, but Kevin Knox, never dribbled or whatever. Maybe that should have been the thing.
Yeah.
But coming out of college when the
was
Knicks
right.
drafted him, they were like, actually, he can handle way better than he showed at Kentucky because they never asked him to do it. So they just kind of do that, where they have you work on everything and become the best pro you can be.
Yeah.
It didn't work for Kevin Knox, but
Jamal Murray gets a shout out in the chat. Yeah,
Murray.
Kentucky, man. They're stacked. Bam's a good one, BBD. He's the Heat are good. The Heat are really good. I'm interested to see if they can give a scare. They'll be playing the Bucks, we think. Are they playing the Celtics? I think they're playing the Bucks because they're the
Celtics,
4.
Raptors.
Celtics, Raptors. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's going to be tough. Bam's probably going to be on Giannis, so if he wants to make a name for himself, now's the time. But, yeah, that's a good one, BBD. What are we watching tonight? Bug Baby David. I think we hinted towards it. If Yeah, I mean, the Mavs and Clips are playing, so that's kind of must-watch. Our Yankees are back on. Honestly, it might be a really good night of NBA basketball. The Nuggets are fighting off elimination, 3-1.
That's been the other fun series, even if the game counts.
That series is fun. I think Denver's almost a guarantee to win this game. They can't just go down 4-1. Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk hockey. Every episode.
Sorry.
Conference finals. Sorry, guys. And the Yankees are back tonight, so that's good.
There.
They haven't played in a while, but really good NBA slate. Really good NBA slate. Gonna be involved in that one.
Dallas Stars beat the Avalanche 5-2. They take a 2-0 series lead.
I'm sorry, guys. You don't want to hear me talk hockey. It's not good. I gave out that one bro of the night. Who was it? The guy in Boston. I forget.
It's the good one.
Olivier Giroux. He's a soccer player. All right, guys. It's getting to be that time. Thank you for joining us this morning from the Roosevelt studio. Had the Roosevelt's hat on the whole time. BBD's got the shirt on. Morning just happened. If you didn't see it, go check that out. New sequence today. Talking Yanks is out. We're recording JJR right after this. Talking Giants is out. Thanks to everyone. Bake the algorithm, baby. Bake, like, share with a friend. We got weird today. We're going to get weird tomorrow, too.
Patrice Bergeron.
Patrice Bergeron. Waking Jake in the morning. Waking Jake. Thanks, everyone.
Jake sucks.